Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. I am your host, John Hansboro. It is Wednesday, February 9th, 2022. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening thus far. Tonight we're going to do a little something different. I'm featuring myself tonight. We're going to lay back and I'm going to share some old poems that I've gotten, some new poems that I've just written like within hours ago, actually. Share a little bit of info about what I got coming up, things of that nature. All right. As always, you can get my books, Unusual Favor. My book, Unusual Favor, is on Amazon, along with my books, Spitfire Poetry Volume 1 and Volume 2. Are also on Amazon. You can hit me up at John Hansboro, the number 13 at gmail.com. I can mail you a copy. I can bring you a copy. I can meet you. It's nothing. It's not a big deal at all. And you can also, like I said, go on Amazon and get it in a paperback version. Unusual Favor is a story about me and my wife. That's in a paperback version. And you can also get it in the ebook version if you had the Kindle app, right? My poetry books are only in paperback. Let's see, what else I wanted to let you guys know before I get started. Oh, also, I have music on all music platforms. You can get my first CD. It's called In the Beginning. That's like that's 8 tracks there's 8 poems actually that I have, along with some audio beats that go along with it. Shout out to Donnie Durango at Four Wheeler Music. Then I also have some other projects that I've done with Maurice Curl at Stinky Face Music. I did a couple joints with him, and I also did some stuff with my man Tory Hart. So you want to check me out on any of the social media music platforms, In the Beginning, or you can check out Hey Little Black Boy, or Baltimore, Flatline. I got quite a few on there you want to check out. Also, follow me on Facebook, Instagram to always get the videos that I do. I post some of my own videos, and I also share other people's videos too. I follow a lot of poets. There's some dope poets out there, and I follow everybody, and I try to share as much as I can on this platform that I have. I want it to be, a safe space where we can come and share our gift. We can help uplift somebody or change somebody's day or evening or whatever. So without further ado, before we even get started, I have something that I call Poet's Prayer. And I want to start off with that first before I even get into what I'm going to do tonight. All right. Shout out to all of the poets all around who support me and support each other. I've been networking with a lot of poets in different cities, and this poetry thing is universal, man. It's all about love. It's beautiful. It's really all about love and doing what you love to do. And in the meantime, while you're doing what you love to do, you helping somebody else. You may say something that can spark something in somebody or encourage them in some way. All right. So A Poet's Prayer. This is in Spitfire Poetry Volume 1. Like I said, you can get it on Amazon. Let us pray. It's the Spitfire poet with unusual favor. Grab your neighbor's hand as we go down in prayer. Father, forgive me for what I do. Our goal in life is to be just like you. We fall short so many times, and you're there with open arms, no man to crime. So much going on, I don't understand. I keep reminding myself of your divine plan. An abundance of hatred expressed in the world. A couple of events are lined up with the word. Division, disease, so many things we don't need. The attitude of our leaders is it's all about me. Please cover us all. Keep us safe when surrounded by so much harm. Heal the hearts that have turned cold so we can move forward and not be stuck in a season. In Jesus' name we pray and thank you for every reason. All right, that's a poet's prayer. Y'all also go back and check out some of my recent shows that I have done. Wait a minute, let me move this. There we go. That's better. Some of my recent shows that I have done um, with poets that I brought on the show. Last week, I don't want to remember, who did I have last week? Tarika Holland, I believe. I had her last week um, out of ATL. Wonderful young poet. You want to follow her. Um, you want to follow Geronimo Speaks, is a poet I had on the show out of Chicago. He's an awesome brother, awesome poet. J Mac, Jamila she's in Nashville, Tennessee, I believe. You want to follow her. She's an awesome poet. Sir Charles, a mastermind right here from Baltimore. Is a local hip hop activist, artist, is off the chain. You want to check him out. He's pretty dope. Um, I've had a bunch of poets. I've been blessed to have a bunch of poets on my show. You know what I mean? Black Chakra, Kenny Something, Grace Givens from Poets for Dinner. I don't want to forget nobody. Jesus, I'm gonna have to just keep reminding, naming them throughout the show. My sister Shamice Jacobs. I mean, damn. Cassandra, King of the Pen, Newkirk. Shout out to her. Jasmine Cox. Uh, Natalie, Joshua Young, my sister Natalie Raffy. I always mess her last name, but you know I love you, sis. All right, let's get back. Let's get into some more poetry, though. So anyway, today's Wednesday. So tomorrow, February 10th, you want to check out my sister Shamice Jacobs is doing her Vibes and Verses at C. Rose's Event Center. Listen, this is a very I don't even know how to explain this event for real. It's really laid back. It's fun. There's always people there to network and meet. The vibe and the space is absolutely wonderful. Shout out to C Roses and everybody over there. That's a really dope space. The food, she always got vendors there. She's always got dope people cooking food. So you want to check them out tomorrow. Go on Shamice Jacobs' Facebook page, Instagram page. She's going to have Grace Gibbons as the chef is going to be serving some food. So I'm telling y'all don't want to miss that. You're getting like two diamonds in one right there. They both are some wonderful sisters who do a lot in the community and help out a lot of people. All right. I want to share a poem. I want to share a poem I wrote called "Hey Little Black Boy." So much violence that we see in this city all the time and across the world and all of the urban communities is just so annoying and heart wrenching to see these young men get murdered, murdering each other or being murdered by police. I'm not saying all police are bad. I'm not even gonna get on that. But just seeing these children lose their life before they even get started is sad. So I wrote something. Shout out to my sister, author poet Shakespeare. My sister was at one of my open mics a couple years ago. She did a poem called "Hey Little Black Girl," and that inspired me to write "Hey Little Black Boy," along with friends and family members that I know who have lost their children, who have been shot or lost their life to the streets, right? So this is called "Hey Little Black Boy." Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute, because I was once in your place, so you should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in a world where not much is right. Little black boy, you're going to see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in them chains. You'll start to come across bits and pieces of racism, but your school sister will claim they trying to relate to what you face every day. Little black boy, mind what you say and watch where you play. I know in school they tell you we all are equal, but there's fine print at the bottom of that statement. Little black boy at 12 years old, you could be gunned down for being in the wrong part of town. Little black boy, as you grow into your teenage years, that's when shit starts to get real. Keep yourself active. Don't hang with them bastards. Learn a trade, anything with your hands. Just keep up your grades. Little black boy, be respectful and listen to your elders. They can teach you some things, but you know everything, right? Don't be stupid, little black boy. They've been here before you. You can learn from their stories. Did you know that you have to work twice as hard when competing for any job? Don't dress like a slob. Keep yourself clean. It don't have to be expensive. This shit still want to look mean. Little black boy, the man make the clothes. Don't listen to them hoes. Little black boy, stay off them blocks. You may think it's slick till you in jail taking dick and washing outfits. Little black boy, that life ain't for you. And it's cool. Don't be a fool. Stay in school. You'll always be true to who you are, a soldier in battle. The horn sounds every day, little black boy. Keep God in your life and pray every day. I think I left something out of there. No, I left something out towards the end. But anyway, yeah, that's Hey Little Black Boy. Like I said, I'm gonna be giving shout outs to a lot of the poets that I have on the show, a lot of friends that I know that are poets that I follow and I respect. So right now, while I'm thinking about it, I want to give a shout out to my man Jeremy Speaks. I'm sorry, Jeremy Freedom Writer. I can't believe I just said that. My man Jeremy, the Freedom Writer, Freedom Writer. What's up, bro? I think he just celebrated a birthday too, as a matter of fact. So happy belated birthday. Let me see what I'm gonna do next. This is one. This is I'm gonna do a short one really quick. This is called Coffee in a Joint. There's really no inspiration to this. I just was chilling one morning, doing what I do in the morning when I get myself ready to get my day started. And I thought about that while I was having coffee in a joint. I wrote a poem called Coffee in a Joint. So there you go. I got up early this morning to my coffee in a joint. My dogs get up soon as they hear the toilet flush. They want to go outside. I open that cage and they rush right out, pushing me straight to the side. I step on the patio to check out the scenery with my coffee in a joint. Yell upstairs to wake up my kids after my coffee in a joint. Really, I'm a tea drinker, but sometimes I just love the smell of that coffee in a joint. Don't judge me after prayer. My day starts with coffee in a joint. Thinking of the things I need to do today with my coffee in a joint. Returning my emails and answering my messages with my coffee in a joint. At the kitchen table with my wife, sipping coffee in a joint. My cell phone rings, I may not answer. I'm having my coffee in a joint. Because life is precious and the little things matter, like my coffee in a joint. That's coffee in a joint right there, coffee in a joint. Yeah, that tea is good. All right, let's see what else I want to do tonight for y'all. Shout out to my sister Shantia Jackson, another dope poet and storyteller. She's one of the first ones that I told about my idea for Spitfire poetry to even do it. And she came I did quite a few in-person shows before the pandemic at a local restaurant not far from my house. And she showed up so many times and just blessed the mic. So I appreciate you. Shout out to her, Shantia Jackson. All right. Um, Let me see. What else did I share from you? I just did. Hey, little black boy. Um, A year in a pandemic. This pandemic shit is still affecting a lot of people. It's been 2 years now, and a lot of people are affected financially, mentally, all different types of ways. We've lost a lot of people. So I wrote something one day called "A Year in the Pandemic," just venting about what we've been dealing with. Um, my condolences go out to everybody who's lost someone in this time. Um, and everyone out there, stay safe. Do whatever you need to do for yourself to keep yourself safe and your loved ones safe around you. Okay, this is called "A Year in the Pandemic." A year in the pandemic, even that is systemic, largely affecting the black and the brown. Maybe that's the reason they played the shit down. 2021, everyone in their bag, black owned businesses, now the new swag. Ain't that some shit? I love it though. I ain't mad. It's time we build and support our own. Spending it elsewhere is really sad. Lockdowns, curfews, storming buildings. The village of the privilege is on full display. It's no way in hell we can act that way and not get shot. Countries on antibiotics because of an infection. Going to take more than stimulus relief to keep people safe and off the streets. Tensions are high and too tight to mention. People losing their jobs with no cash in their pension. Feels like you're going to get robbed when you walk out the house. Everyone's face is covered in a mask, so you read body language as they walk past. Money is scarce and in demand. Oh, I messed that up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real and start that right over. This is what we go through as poets. All right. This is exactly what we go through as poets. And a lot of times I refuse to there's a few that I'm going to read off paper, but there's a lot that I refuse to read off of paper. I like to do stuff off of memory. I think that's one of the important gifts that we have as writers is to be able to either say it in freestyle or have it memorized. That's how I feel about it. That's my respect for poetry. But anyway, that's true. Let's run that back and see if I can go get all the way through it. A year in a pandemic, even that is systemic, largely affecting the black and the brown. Maybe that's the reason they played the shit down. 2021, everyone in their bag. Black owned business is now the new swag. Ain't that some shit? I love it though. I ain't mad. It's time we build and support our own. Spending it elsewhere is really sad. Lockdowns, curfews, storming buildings. The village of the privilege is on full display. It's no way in hell we can act that way and not get shot. Countries on antibiotics because of an infection. Going to take more than stimulus relief to keep people safe and off the streets. Tensions are high and too tight to mention. People losing their jobs with no cash in their pension. Money is scarce. People losing their job with no cash in their pension. Everything's virtual now. Please keep your distance. 6 feet apart. Wash your hands. Stay sanitized. Don't pass it to me. I want no contact. The disease death rate is higher than NASDAQ. Money is scarce. People robbing and stealing. The young boys catch a lick and scream, "Oh, what a feeling." Feels like you're going to get robbed when you walk out the house. Everyone's face is covered in a mask, so you read body language as they walk past. Vaccines are in demand. People on the fence about taking them, though. Want to be sure it's safe and they won't end up like Jane or John Doe. Should the kids go back to school or keep it virtual? Are their behaviors changing, making them antisocial? 2020 changed everything. Racism and hatred is not a new thing. It's always been a behavior that's taught. Who would have thought we'd be wearing a mask, concealing our profile? How long will this last? We lost so many people within a year. When you think about it, how can you not shed a tear? Shit, thank you. I got through that one. All right. That is that's a year in a pandemic. That's a year in a pandemic. This is crazy. I know quite a few people have lost loved ones behind this thing. And my heart and prayers go out to everyone who's lost somebody. All right. Okay. What else did I have here? Okay, I can read this one because I just wrote this. I just wrote this yesterday. This is called Same Old Shit. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. When we get past the scrutiny, things will be better, you see. But it's the same old shit indeed. Now the government got gas dispensaries because they making profits, you see. He screams, stay woke. They don't listen because he's broke. They on the corner pushing smoke. It's loud outside just because it's summertime. Dirt bikes rolling on cameras they holding. Flood social media. We read encyclopedias and my children push buttons, gingerbread muffins, but it's the same old shit. Same old shit indeed. On the corner bleeding. He just took a beating from the boys in blue. What you gonna do? Same old shit indeed. Viral video of a booty shaking hole got hundreds of views. And we all watch the news and see if we recognize any of them dudes. BMP 13 on another murder scene. And they decorate the city in yellow tape that's sticky because they just shot little Ricky. So they march for 30 days because it's the same old shit today. Same old shit. All right, let me do one of my favorites that really motivated me to. I think this is my one of my like first. I can't say it's my first poem that I wrote, but it's like one of the ones that really just. I don't know. I didn't even try to think of, as poets sometimes. Well, I do anyway. I sit down and I try to think of a topic or I try to come up with something to write about. Um, but by poetry being therapy for me, I write just to keep myself at peace sometimes. Um, so I wrote a poem called "They Say All That Shouting Isn't Necessary" um, one weekend, and it basically is just a story about some of the shit that I dealt with that actually changed my life and put me on the path that I'm on right now with um, sharing my material as sharing my poetry and doing something that I've always wanted to do was publish a book. So my first book I published, like I said, is called Unusual Favor. Um, and it's a story about it's true. It's a true story about infidelity, addiction, things that me and my wife went through. We've been together for 16 years, married for 14 of them. Um, so we've been through a lot of shit, and we was able to come out on the other side. And we're transparent. We try to like use the story to help, you know, somebody else. That was my idea for it anyway. And once my wife said that she was comfortable with me sharing it, then I went all out. So all that shouting isn't necessary. Like I said, it's something one day I was downstairs in my laundry room sitting at my desk and I was wanted to think of something to write and I just started writing without thought. Like I sat down, I blazed one and I just started writing and that's what I came up with. They say all that shouting isn't necessary. Um, so I'm gonna do that for you guys. At the time I was very frequent at a church. So it was a lot that came into that with me writing that poem. It was just like it felt like it was just so easy to just pull out and put on paper. They say all that shouting isn't necessary. But what have they been through that's colder than that month of February? I'm talking about news that'll make your body ache. And it's out of your control, so you feel you gotta participate. It was all good just a week ago. Now I'm in a doctor's office and they planted my treatment though. My work has come to a halt, but my bills ain't longer than a tree stump. I stand in line for aid and assistance. All the while, I feel I'm losing my existence. The lady behind that desk looked at me as a stereotype, not realizing 96 hours prior, I ran a work site. I feel like my back's against the wall, so I pick up the phone, but who do I call? I was stripped of everything with nothing to spare as I laid on a cold, hard table and stared in the air. God, is this it? Will I see my wife and kids again? If I die and my babies cry, who will make them grin again? My life was saved, though it was full of sin. My doctor said, take a few of these and your pain will come to an end. But no, I must keep going. It's no time to break. But my back's against the wall, and the devil don't hesitate. When he came to me to convince me of my fate, I refused to be a victim and told him, clown, you're too late. When I realized who brought me through it all, my vision became clear as he showed me a picture of it all. He said, son, didn't I tell you I would never let you fall? It was then I decided to serve him in the midst of it all. So if you see me go crazy or start to bang on a wall, it's my way of praising him because he brought me through it all. I'm gonna go right into another one that I wrote around that same time that I wrote that one. This is called Forgive the Saints. Forgive the Saints. Forgive the saints, because I could care less for title or rank. That devil will deceive you. He's nothing but evil. When you're full of the spirit, nothing comes near it. Jeremiah moaned, it's like fire in my bones when a pastor reaches a certain tone that zeroes in on the problems you own. You cried and you wept and you came to accept it. Endure the night because that joy is unexpected. And change your heart. That's the start of something you took part. It's not fashion or art. Come into the art and save your soul and walk streets of gold. It's about eternal life, not thousands of likes. Tell me, what went wrong as we sang our song on benches with palms? And my favorite Psalms is 30, of course. I cried out, oh Lord, and you swung a sword. Now I'm beginning to see how you live in the tightest of places. It's all so amazing. Chasing after you when I'm blue. They said it was you that made it all true. So what's there to do except keep praising you? I mean, you are the reason I'm walking and breathing. That is Forgive the Saints. I got about 20 minutes left. The call-in number to What Up Baltimore Online Radio, 443-297-4753. Anybody out there want to give me a call, holler at me, you feel free to. The lines are open, 443-297-4753. This is being brought to you by Butterfly Entertainment. What Up Baltimore Online Radio, WUBO. You want to go to ladyjmedia@gmail.com to find out all of the ways to watch the show. There's plenty of different links that she has on that page so you can watch all of the shows on What Up Baltimore. Shout out to Dr. Lady J Jenkins. All right. Let me see. I wrote Christmas is over, of course, but I wrote something for a family church. I did a poem at a family church back in December. And I just called it Christmas 2021. I've written Christmas poems every year since like 2018. Yeah, 2018, 19. Yeah. So the last one I wrote last year for 2021 is called Christmas 2021. No, it's not the holidays, but I like I like this poem. I like the message that's in it. So let's see if I can remember this and get through it. It's not very long, so. 'Tis the season to spread love and cheer. When homes are decorated in lights, you know Christmas is near. We scramble from store to put gifts under a tree, and God wonders to himself that they forget about me. I gave you my only son. What better gift could I give thee? I made sure he's there for you in your time of need. Your kids want that special device, so you search high and low. Do you ever stop and think about who handles your soul? Celebrate the Creator on this holiday season. He wasn't put on a cross for that TV in my man cave, or the handbag my wife likes with her shoes. He sacrificed his life for the likes of me and you. He said, how often do you think about the things I can do and how I made a miracle out of a situation that looked so blue? I gave you the gift that keeps on giving no matter the season. So be a blessing to someone else. That's the reason for this season. That is Christmas 2021. I like that one right there. I really do. All right, I may have to read another one. No, I think I'm no, not that one. Oh, man, you know what? I never really shared no shit that I struggle to get through. But you know what? I'm gonna do it tonight. All right. This this poem is called Forfeit. This is called Forfeit. There's plenty of different inspirations for this one. Things that I've went through, things that my family and friends that I've seen go through in relationships too as well. Um, it's called Forfeit. So here we go. So the joke's on me. How can that be when I treated you like you supposed to be? Treated like a king or queen, yet still you scheme. There is no mean to express your pain. So you power forward and go into a triangle defensive position because love is no longer your mission. You tired of the games not even worth playing. You forfeit your hand. You can no longer stand. Drama and foolishness, you have no clue of this. You were once in love, now you just through with it. Don't harden your heart or be walking around like you taste something tart. Looking for that special someone. If it's meant to be, then God will supply one. But make sure you're ready. What are you bringing to the table if you're sleeping on the floor? You must close the door on relationships before. Be willing to go through it all. In the end, you'll stand tall. One day, not too long, you'll look back on it all together as one, an unstoppable force. So fight through the pain and don't forfeit your hand. That is Forfeit. All right. Like I said, tomorrow, Thursday, February 10th, you want to come out to See Roses Event Center, follow my sister Shamice Jacobs for Vibes and Verses. As always, some wonderful artists there. Always, always, always. Rappers, singers, poets, spoken word artists. He has a little bit of everything there. And the space is awesome too. I love the space. Shout out to them again, like I said. All right, let's do excuse me, let's do something I wrote called Patio Life. And I wrote this when I was chilling on the patio, just hanging out one summer day on the patio. What a nice day, rain or shine, chilling on the patio, watching the world like a video. I may be clothed or butt naked, it doesn't matter, windows are tinted. The view from my rectangle box is of house rooftops. The sky's the limit, counting clouds till they distant. Morning stretching, coffee and texting. My mind wanders off like a flock of birds flexing. Moving in motion, the sky's gray because the sun was stolen. Glass of wine, feet dug in a rug, laptop open, Netflix loading. At work thinking of your favorite place to unwind. And it's safe. That patio life is something nice. Chilling with my wife when the sun goes down, it's going down. Patio life, the heater feels nice on a snowy day. The view takes your breath away. Jumping fences to the next yard, relax in my chair till I hear that bell start to sound. My food is done now. Patio life. Let's go into another. I want to share this one. This is called Baltimore. I wrote this one a few years ago. It's called Baltimore. What's going on, Baltimore? Are we really that far gone? I looked at social media just the other morning and a black man photo showed a homeless being forced to move. Eyesores of our city. Where's the help? It's such a pity. Nobody cares, and the residents scared because crime's in the air. Reporting live on the scene is Mr. BNP 13 with the latest update, and our city ain't safe. Who's here for the children? The schools have no heat. Some of them mold is set in, they so old. They close all the wrecks so our kids step in the street with the tools, not the ones using school, the prison pipeline. Y'all know I ain't lying. Where do we draw the line? Our kids the ones dying. I think it's about time our politicians earn that dime. Casinos and street racing, where they spending that bacon? Are they here for the taking and agenda they gave them? Down on your luck in my city? That's tough. It could be one of us that's out on the street with nothing to eat. 10 degrees, froze up from your knees, and some have special needs. Housing homeless with criminals? That's saying something subliminal. And yeah, it's that simple. We got blocks full of vacant houses. And we can't program housing. Astounding. The stink of corruption smells like pew in a nutshell. Like a truck full of trash. That's a smell you can't mask. That's Baltimore. That's also something that I recorded too. You can find that, like I said, on any of the musical platforms. I have Baltimore on there. Not doing that. Maybe this one. All right, this is called It's Wrong. It's wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. The people have spoken. Some are going off emotions because it's wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We can make a change, but it requires us to change. Change the way we spending our dollars, because to them, that's the only thing that matters, because their pockets, they get fatter when you're spending money with the man you should be buying land. I don't understand what's going on. So many things I see are wrong, and it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song, fight the power, say it loud. You're not inferior. You should feel proud. Remember who you are. Raise your head and stand tall. Pull up your goddamn pants. I don't want to see that, man. The shit staining in fabric is embedded deep like racism. We can't have it because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. We should sing a new song. We are the world, so who's helping the children? 2020 was a year of constant worry and fear. Deadly virus, police brutality, fighting injustice. It's abundantly clear that we still have so far to go after so many blood, sweat, and tears because it's wrong. And it's been going on for far too long. I also have that on music platforms too. That's called It's Wrong. Yeah, I got that on all musical platforms. You can check that out. All right, let's do another one before we get out of here. Let me share something else from one of my books. Let's do that. Shout out to all of the poets out there across the country. Also, guys, go on Clubhouse. I do rooms on Clubhouse sometimes. Most of the time, I'm just hanging out in other people's rooms. It's some awesome shit that goes on in these rooms with these poets, man. I've been meeting a lot of people from all over. There's a few poets. I think Nate Senior's from here, from Baltimore, Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. He does a lot of rooms. There's so many different people, man. And the love is just so genuine. I love it. I really do. I love it. Let's do this quick one. This is called Justice. Justice. Where's the justice for my people of color? Is there any justice? An old man told me a long time ago, if you're looking for justice, son, look no further. All you'll find is just us. No justice, just us. No justice for the murder, just us. No justice for the racism, just us. No justice for the brutality, just us. No justice for the rape and massacre of my people, just us. Just Us. I think that's one of my shortest poems that I had. Um, I think that's one of the shortest poems definitely that I had. Um, okay, well, let's do this one. The raindrops keep falling. When it rains, it pours. The drops keep falling. There is no stalling. The sound of consistency somehow soothes me, stuck in a trance like I'm watching a movie. Sometimes the rumble from the thunder makes me wonder what kind of force can create such a noise and a flash that's bright as day at midnight. The raindrops keep falling. Is someone up there crying? Weeping puddles, nothing's dry, and cups are filled up outside because the rain just won't subside. As the rain keeps falling, another episode is loading, and Netflix was chosen. Blacklist is on first, new episodes of all my favorite shit. Peek out my window as I go upstairs, the raindrops keep falling, and my refrigerator's calling. Heat up some shrimp, whip up some grits, maybe some chicken, a couple of waffles, anything's possible. As the raindrops keep falling, my pen keeps scratching the surface. And I feel I'm just scratching the surface, and my phone's out of service. With the special someone, the hotspot is mobile. As the raindrops keep falling, a steady rhythm to put me to sleep. The next day is sunny. No more rain till next week. That is raindrops keep falling. Man, I'm having a brain freeze. It's crazy. Um, it's crazy. I have a lot of poems and remembering all of them. Like I do something that's called like a pocket poem that I read about somewhere. And what that is, I take a poem a day, or a week, depending on how long it takes me to memorize it, and I put it in my pocket and I just pull it out throughout the day. Um, when you're doing a feature or you somewhere live, you don't want to be reading a book when you're doing poetry live in front of people. I don't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but that's just me. There are plenty of poets out there who are awesome, and I've been to shows where they go off the head, freestyle poetry. They've done their own poetry that they have already written down. They just memorized it, or they read some stuff from their phone or whatever. The main thing is getting out of it what you need from the poem, basically. To me, you know, it's like, what are you getting out of it? It's almost like um, anything that you would, go to keep you relaxed. Working out, going to church, taking a walk, whatever. But anyway, I want to share this one. It's called Quarantine. I wrote this when the pandemic like really jumped off and we were stuck in the house and all of that, right? For that whole year, like for a whole year, I definitely didn't go out. I would run out and run back in the house. I was never out more than like 30 minutes at least for that whole year. I ain't gonna lie. So I did a lot. I did a lot of writing and did a lot of writing on that. Um, this is called Quarantine. We didn't have a call out on that. This is called Quarantine. Quarantine trying my patience. That's a true understatement. That shit's running short like a fat ass nigga on a basketball court. My kids eating up all the goddamn food. They saying depressing shit on the news. Got my mama confused and worried. Lord help her. I am sorry. Quarantine trying my patience. That's a true understatement. That shit's running short like a fat ass nigga on a basketball court. My kids eat up all the goddamn food. They saying depressing shit on the news. Got my mama worried and confused. She hits my phone in a hurry whenever she hears something new. Lord, help her find something to do. My 8-year-old was up to 4 a.m. This shit's gotta end. What you gonna do when Hogan run down on you with an 8 p.m. curfew? Get all the essentials. I write with pens, not pencils, so it can't be erased. I learned from my mistakes. Tired of containment, I walk from my bedroom to my basement, spending time in every room. What else is there to do? Barbershops closed, hair salons too. The lady tries to line up your head, just stop. And then she looks like she stuck her finger in a socket. Hairdo is whack. She got to put on a hat. If my kids ask me for another snack, I think I may snap. If I hear the word unsub one more time, my wife, she got to chill with their criminal minds. Episode after episode, how many series they got? I'm going to unplug this Fire Stick and turn off this Wi-Fi. That is quarantine. Ooh, this one is called Help Me. Help me, help me. All right, here we go. Help me, help me, help me, help you. I'll talk to my black and blue. When are you going to when are you going to get it, fool? Go to school, don't bend the rules and lose your cool. Help me help you. Where are you going? I'm sorry, what are you going to do if that shoe fits you? Can you accept help or come to think of it assistance? Some ask, what's the difference? Well, let's see. If I help you, I can tell you, don't worry about me helping you. I just want to help myself to tell everyone else you needed my help. Don't do it yourself. Let someone else help. Remember, God helps them. God helps those who helps themselves. Help yourself to another plate. All I'll do is throw it away or tell everyone what you ate or the gossip of that very day. I see you struggling. I should help you, but I can keep you down, make you look like a clown so I can wear the crown because I love to see you frown. I've been told I need help too, but I refuse to take directions. Keep driving, no exits. Help me get caught. Help me get through. You know what I'm going through. Everybody knows confide in the wrong one, and it shows. That really blows my mind. All the while, I help to make you smile. Help me. All right. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Um, the Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. Next week, I'm not sure who I'm going to have on next week. I may take 1 week off. There's a couple of venues that I want to check out, and they are on Wednesdays actually. So actually, what I may do is just take y'all with me. I may just take you guys with me. We go check out some stuff. I'm not going to be recording anything live of stuff of any events, but I may take you to the door and then let you know what I'm doing. So stay tuned all week for the flyers if I do any, and let you know what's going on. I haven't done an unusual favor show in a while. Shout out to my wife, Shantia Hansboro. We haven't done an unusual favor show since last year. And I got a couple couples that I've been in communication with that I would love to bring on a show that I think are very interesting and that you know we should promote. I love to promote Black love. I think that's what our babies need to see. Even if you're not together, at least let them see, how we can be mature and come together, even if y'all not in the same house, whatever your situation is, how that can be. But just be good and love on each other. If you want to be blessed, you must bless somebody else. There's no way you're going to be blessed if you're not out here blessing anybody else. That's how I feel about it. So, any poets, any spoken word artists, any storytellers, tell them to follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm always looking to bring people on the show to share their gifts and express themselves. Shout out to Shamice Jacobs. Y'all come on out tomorrow, man. I'm telling you, the Vibes and Verses is really cool. I've been there once and I've been thinking about it ever since. And I'm going to make it my business to be down there tomorrow night, Thursday, February 10th. Definitely going to make it my business to be in the house. Man, my wife should definitely be. So thank y'all for watching. And like I said again, if you want to be blessed, man, bless somebody else. All right. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be vigilant. Follow me for anything that I got going on next. I'll be doing a bunch of features this year, in a few more months, but I'm trying to pace myself. I want to do too much at one time. You know what I mean? Unusual Favor 2 is done. I'm getting ready to release that. And, it's just, you got to pace yourself sometimes. You know, can't do everything at once. You want to be blessed, bless somebody else. Y'all have a good night.